All right. Okay, let's start. Hey Shadows, it's been a while. Yeah, I've been working a lot on Wired in my own stuff, including CRETE, including a second job, but never stopping. Apart of some holidays, but yeah, quite into the weeds. Okay, I hope the music is not very loud. Just put something very subtle in the background to don't get mad and crazy. So the plan of today is gonna be keep working in the reviving system. Yesterday I did a kind of first setup, and today I also push it a bit more. At least the feel starts to get there. So now we see the health of the second player there. When we kill, or when she dies or he dies, we see this in purple. I'm gonna yet decide how this is gonna work, and then you can basically revive him on the spot. But again, I need to think. It's not very clear yet, so I need to work with the communication of this. So, hey Heather, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. I think every second day I noticed that when I work quite concentrated and focused, it's true. But when I stream, somehow I can do another kind of tasks that otherwise I would be distracted by having a break, social media, chilling, because I work at home. But these specific things, because it creates kind of content, it helps me to go through an entire process and almost finish an entire system in just one live stream. For example, yesterday I just did the half part of the reviving system, because I don't have the temptation of saying, oh, whatever, I'm gonna have a break of 30 minutes. If I have a break, I have a 5 minutes break and I go back and I finish the shit. So it's very cool, while in other cases maybe it's a bit more distracting to do streamings, like, or hard to do it, because you need to, for example, be 20 minutes thinking to the wall about how to solve a mathematical problem, for example. For things that you already know what you have to do, is incredibly useful, because you already know what is in your head. You know how to. Oh man, what the fuck, dude! Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That's actually access to the pre-alpha, dude. If you're in Discord, just drop me a line. Let's talk. Yeah, man. Maybe you are already one of the beta testers, but dude, that $20 is maybe the price of the early access. So what the fuck, man? I really much appreciate it. Not deserve it. But thank you so much. So yeah, it's really, really useful. And again, as you can see, one of the things I enjoy the most is when I have a system that I already know how it works, because I can share it with you without being rambling too much. If I have more systems that they are more math related, that's where the problem starts. Because, for example, I'm now doing minimaps, and minimaps are purely math problems constantly of how to translate the locations in the world space into a 2D space, but also considering trigonometry in terms of, for example, clamping the icons in the borders of the minimap, or rotating the icons around a circle, or in my case, which is even more complicated, an hexagon. Those things are not very fun to see and to do in a stream, because it's purely just how the fuck I calculate the area of a hexagon and clamp them to the different triangles of an hexagon. It's a bit complex. But yeah, let me just put the volume a bit lower. So the plan of today is a bit not easier, but at least, I guess easier to follow. I'm doing the reviving system. We are gonna see a lot of spaghetti today, but it's almost there. So I have different plans of how to do this. The first one is to use the same progress bar of the health as the reviver. So that's the health. That becomes purple. Right now the communication is horrible. It should be like dying, something easier. And that bar starts to go down. And when goes to 0, she dies, basically. So I'm thinking, just to do the system a bit different, like the bar always goes down. Yeah, I like the idea. The bar always goes down. If you start to revive, there should be a second bar there. So let's do that first. Let's go to the icon that is in the master. Oh, yeah, let me just share with you the Discord link. But yeah, we are doing a public beta in 2-3 weeks. Everyone invited, but we also have beta testers if more like hardcore. So we are gonna go to the hat, which is, I think it's Mark, or actually I think it's Demian Arrow. Yeah, it's this. I need to rename things because things evolve. So the first thing I notice is like it's very hard to see, and that already bothers me. So I'm gonna show. I have this one and this one. Okay, so let's make this to the normal size actually, which is 1, like this. And the second thing is, let's remove this one. This is not very visible, and I guess I should make it a bit like this, and also I'm gonna rotate this color a bit more. And the background, yeah, whatever. Maybe the background should be darker though. But let's keep it like that so far. So this is the red one, and this is the purple one. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to add a second progress bar, which is gonna be, I think it's info banner. So I have so many banners that I'm losing a bit of track. Or it's like maybe tooltip. In tooltip I have a progress bar that I can use, like this one. This is for the mutation system. I think here there should be a progress bar. No, it's not gonna be this one. It's gonna be here. Here is the progress bar I wanted. Cool. So we can recycle this progress bar, and we are gonna put this progress bar here, but we got a problem because we are using an overlay. It's taking the entire space of the overlay, so we are gonna do some tricks. And the trick, if I can change the size of the progress bar here, which is usually, this is not gonna work here, and also because I'm filling the entire, I can actually do this small and fill this here, and maybe I can virtually translate this. This is not recommended because it's not gonna be aligned to the different anchor points, but at least for blocking this out is gonna work for sure. And we could change the color here if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I would say I would put it on white. I'm gonna just scale this temporarily because if you can avoid to have a canvas, better, because you avoid extra layout CPU adjustments, and that's something very good for the CPU. You don't want to have nested canvases and things like that. It's better to have if you can use an overlay, it's always more useful than having canvases in general, in terms of performance. Yeah, and it's a good practice in general. Okay, so we got this. That is correct. What we want to do now it is to think. We are gonna see this, but this bar needs to be only visible if this is a bit of spaghetti again. Basically, there are two systems working together. The health system that I can see while the second player is alive, and this other one that, yeah, this is the progress bar that should go here as well. And if not, it's gonna be collapsed. So basically I'm checking if your health is less than, sorry, the DNA amount is basically kind of DNA quality, whatever, a way of checking if the guy is alive or not. It's a bit of a hack for CRETE. So if it's less than 0, both things, the holding bar and the pre-death icon, should be there. But there are more things to consider. First is we need to use an attribute that both the dead or the pre-dead player and their guy or girl who is rescuing is sharing. Like, we see how much of the process is doing. Maybe the player who is dead doesn't need to see the progress bar, but I think it's interesting. And that means that maybe we should replicate a value there that could be an attribute from us. And I'm not sure, because I don't want now to go to C++ and make more attributes. I can recycle one of the ones I'm not using. For example, level. I think level should work, because I'm not using level in the player at this moment, but I just need to remember that I'm using that though. Finisher points, yeah, range penetration, jump multiplier, energy melee. I'm starting to use a lot of them, which is good news. Means that I'm already quite advanced into the mutation system. All these things that you see mod, it's basically C++ attributes from game ability system. And this is part of the mutation system. Things that modify your guns, your weapons, your jumps, your shield, your cover, your dodge, everything. Damages, fire rates, energy regeneration, optimization, duplication, silencing, damage and fire rates. It's a lot of crazy shit there already. So I guess CRETE level, which is not a mutation, is something I'm not using right now. And again, I'm using this because I don't want to go to C++. I want to block it out with an attribute. And I would go DNA amount. Could use quality though, but I'm gonna go for level. Okay, so yeah, let's do something here. So who is dead? This is the first thing to consider. Sounds silly, but I'm getting into there. So here I'm showing the percentage of this, and here I want to show, and I don't like to do this on tick, but for the sake of blocking, again, let's make it here. Let's go to %, and let's bind master pawn. Actually, maybe, now let's make a new binding, and we take the, let's see how we got this in the graph editor. We are calling this from the pawn, so this should work. Inside here, we go here, we go here, and we get the pawn, and then we say level. I'm a bit concerned. Anyway, let's use this one, and let's say clamp float. Let's see, in theory 1 and 11, because I believe it starts with 1 the attribute, and this is 0 and 1, and this is the percentage we got there. I'm gonna put 0 to see if we see a bit of the tip of the bar, and this is gonna be ticking in theory, but I think when it's collapsed it's not gonna be ticking. I believe it's like that, so I'm gonna trust that Epic engineers are doing this in this way. It's the best way. If not showing, why to listen to the attribute memory wise is stupid. So I think it's fine. So okay, the good thing is the bar is actually showing the DNA, because I see a little bit of the tip there. The thing that's not working is showing is the opposite. Oh no, it's still showing there. Okay, so we need to hide that bar. I don't know why it's there. So let's go to the event graph, and interesting. So the whole bar is visible in the DNA amount. This is rather odd. But why is showing that though? It's the progress bar, no? It's the whole bar, sorry. By the way, I'm gonna make this bigger. It was very, very small. Okay, why is... You think it's because... Oh, I see, because I'm not doing the checks. So let's make this not hit... sorry, collapse. Yeah, okay, so it needs to be collapsed by default, and then when I change the state is when it starts to show up, because I'm doing the checks after the change of state. Yeah, so no bar. I'm injured. Wound is critical. And the bar appears there. Okay, I'm stupid. I think the bar should be in the UI that says Hunter DNA there. That other one, it is your death. The problem is, I think this character is not seeing this. So it's a bit of work yet. I didn't think about that one. And that annoys me already. And then is that's the final death. Okay, there is work, there is work. Let's think. Okay, the first thing is gonna be let's work in the logic first, and then we'll work in the UI, not the other way around. And that's a mistake I'm making here. Let's work in the logic first. The logic is gonna be the following one. We want to first start with the pre-death ability. And this pre-death thingy, I want interesting. Why I did an infinite gain effect there? Okay, fair. This is the one I want to tweak. It's an override, instant override, DNA amount, and I want to put also the level, which is basically the attribute I'm gonna use for the progression of the reviving. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna put the level goes to override 0. Now, this is the point. I'm thinking, eh? Okay, so now what I need to do is to increase this level in. This is applied to the dead player. Now that's a bit of the trickery of sending data. So here, joder, it's hardcore. It's hardcore. Okay, let's put this. I need a space here for sure. So basically, I need to know who is the actor, but basically every single time we need to repeat event here, repeat action. We're gonna put this down, which is if you release, you stop the animation and the ability. We don't need anything of this here, but we need to know who is the actor I'm reviving, and that data needs to be sent, I would say, as target. So and then I'm gonna fix this in the. There is like 2 steps thing here going on. I can do this in other way though that I like. Let me think. Nah, let's do this explicitly because I don't want to do math. So what I'm gonna do is to send the data of who died, and I'm gonna send that to the actor that is the interactable, and that interactable is gonna hold the actor that is dead, and then I'm gonna start creating this effect of reviving him, adding this attribute until he's alive again. Hey Pluto 100, en unas 2, 3 o 4 semanas, en octubre, un fin de semana, no sé cuál todavía, estamos viendo cuál es el mejor. I'm just saying when we are gonna do the next playtest. That's gonna be most likely a week of October. That could be the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 4th. Definitely not the 1st, definitely not next weekend. But it's very soon. It's gonna be very soon. I'm pretty confident that it's gonna be in October. What I don't know if it's gonna be, most likely the 3rd week. And last resort, the 4th week. We are just finalizing a bit of this. What you see here is the reviving system, but we got everything on place. We got enemies on place, we got the level generation on place, we got progression, we got mutations, we got the different mini bosses there, we got 2 characters playable, one of them more advanced than the other. We are gonna implement also 2 new animals, maybe 1, maybe 2, depending on the time. We are gonna have a gamepad support. We are gonna have obviously keyboard and mouse support. We are having a split screen. We are gonna have network support. We are gonna have single player support. We are gonna have single local cooperative plus network support. So we got more or less all covered. It's a lot of shit, to be honest. And this playtest is from, we did already three playtests. This one, I think, is the one that has like 3 times more changes of difference between the previous playtest. This is like a big jump. It's a big leap compared to others in terms of features and in terms of polishing, including performance. We are hitting now 80, 90 FPS in a shitty RTX 2070 of 2000. Well, it's not shitty, you know, it's 2000. 2070 was 3 years ago, I believe, something like that. So yeah, in a 3 years old graphic card, 90 FPS, so I'm pretty excited about that. New UI design, loop design, combat design, armors, maybe dismemberment, that's question mark. We are doing some early tests, but yeah, it's gonna be a big change. So expect that to be in, yeah, 3 weeks and a half, something like that. El género empezó como... suena un poco raro decirlo, pero inspiración de mi anterior proyecto, que fue Desito Yuna, que es un cortometraje, un piloto biopunk. Y quería un poco encaminarme a esa rama. No salió como TV series, queríamos hacer unas series y no salió en ese momento por COVID, era un momento muy difícil de conseguir funding para serie. Pero quería un poco transmitir ese universo y esa idea de evolución desde la parte de bioingeniería o biomecánica. Y fue un poco donde empezamos como el género de CRETE como biopunk. Pero ha evolucionado a algo un poco más distinto. Si piensas en biopunk, lo primero que me viene a la cabeza es H.R. Giger, Lovecraft, tal vez, juegos como Bioshock, incluso a veces Mad Max, tienes un poco ese rollo de manipulación del cuerpo, genética, de órganos, etcétera. Scorn, pero es más en Giger, Alien, por supuesto. Y me doy cuenta que CRETE está evolucionando a un estilo un poco más biotranshumanist o biohumanista, en el sentido de que no busca usar biopunk como crear horror o gore, sino como evolución científica, como evolución de la humanidad a lo que sería la forma más perfecta de nuestra propia evolución si usamos ingeniería genética en vez de cyberpunk. Básicamente, en mi opinión, el estado último humano no pasa por piezas de metal, de aluminio o de coltán, pasa por la observación del código genético, cómo manipularlo para conseguir esa perfección. Y esto se ve en películas como Gattaca, se ve en documentales como CRISPR-9, de manipulación genética de las enzimas que están dentro de la mitocondria, si no me equivoco. Y de ahí viene un poco la inspiración de bioengineering, peleando contra los ancestros y usando su DNA para implementar nuestras habilidades, usando el DNA suit como puente entre dos especies y nos mezclamos genéticamente con ellos. Un poco también la idea de la lucha racial entre dos especies que son casi hermanas, y el poco sentido que tiene en el momento en el que empiezas a mezclar el ADN de ambas especies. Es absurdo la guerra racial inicial si realmente empiezas a ser exactamente como ellos, porque tienes tanto ADN de tu enemigo que eres absolutamente tu enemigo. Tiene un poco... no he jugado a Scorn, pero creo que tenemos factores diferenciadores. Scorn sé que es más ambiental, sé que es mucho más currado el aspecto, quizá Giger, horror, primera persona, etcétera. CRETE tiene bastante acción continua y combate constante. Es 80% del tiempo es peleas que estresan. Eso es CRETE. Sí, las habilidades se consiguen. Las tienes. No, hay bastantes cosas distintas. No sé, tengo aquí. Tendría que matar bastantes personajes para poder mostrártelo. Hay enemigos que las tienen por defecto las mutaciones, pero otros los puedes encontrar en templos y tal. Suelo jugar al final de los streams. Si te vas antes de que acabe el stream, le puedes echar un vistazo en cualquier momento. Ayer jugué y me puse unas cuantas mutaciones y básicamente tienen la posibilidad siempre de hacer un drop. Estos que son un poco más fuertes tienen más posibilidad. Hay mucha mierda aquí metida. Seguramente muera, porque al final ya más aquí jugar con dos, ¿no? Y... déjame... sí. No tengo armas ahora ni habilidades. Entonces, las habilidades las tienes por defecto y las puedes conseguir más habilidades en el nivel. Para que se cargue. Están ahí. Como estoy testeando, están en modo 1 FPS. Que es un sistema que hago para que no... hasta que no están cerca tuyo no empiezan a hacer el kick. Pero esto no se ve en el juego. Ahora ya, boom. Buah, vamos a ver esferas por todos lados también. No sé si va a salir mutación, ¿eh? Probamos una vez y si no... Entonces las habilidades las tienes en el principio de cada RAM. Perdón por los glitches también. Cuando juegas en editor todo va muchísimo peor. Las esferas, todo eso es un coñazo. Pero bueno, es testing. A ver si hay suerte. Nah. Bueno, básicamente a veces dropea una mutación. No, bueno, me ha tirado vida. But what I can do as well is this, actually. Random mutation. Let's do this. It's gonna be easier. Let's put a bunch of random mutations. And then let's kill these guys. Because otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Las hay random y las hay por especies. Hay especies que son capaces, por ejemplo, de volar. Y esta habilidad que tienes así de hacer un glide, la puedes conseguir de los pájaros. Y aumentarla y modificarla. Aquí estas que estoy viendo son aleatorias. Y de hecho solo hay... Las que son aleatorias son más genéricas. También hay bastantes niveles de mutaciones. Pero por ejemplo, si pongo metáptanos... Oh, perdón, que ahora he cambiado las cosas aquí un poco. Bueno, voy a coger todo y ya está. Y tengo que coger el controller porque cuando juego con... Entonces una mutación básicamente tiene 4 formas de aplicación. Depende de qué en socket de mi cuerpo pongo la mutación, tengo una variación u otra. Por ejemplo, metáptanos, si la coloco en el core node, que es el del cuello, el de la cabeza, tengo la habilidad core de que mi escudo va a ser metálico. Eso me da más defensa, puedo bloquear jabalinas, etc. ¿Estaba hablando en español o en inglés? I don't remember. I was speaking Spanish or in English. Sigo en español, creo. El range node puede romper la armadura más fácil con el range weapons. Si lo pongo en el melee, pues rompe la armadura con melee. Y si lo pongo en las piernas, tengo más tanking, más bloqueo, eficiencia bloqueando. Básicamente gasto menos energía, puedo estar tanqueando más tiempo. Lo mismo ocurre con velocilanina, que básicamente es lo mismo. ¿Dónde quiero velocidad? ¿En mis habilidades y en el dash y el salto? ¿O en mi pistola? ¿O en mi arma de mano? ¿O quizá sprintando? Si por ejemplo pongo esta aquí abajo, sprintando, ahora mi sprint tiene ese punch extra que no estaba antes. Y eso ocurre con cualquier otra. Si por ejemplo ahora tengo esta pistola y le meto daño ahí, eso cambia un poco el color, hace diferentes cosas, hace ahora bastante más daño. Si coloco esto aquí, por defecto mi escudo es normalito. Si meto metáptanos en el core, tengo ahí por 2 segundos un momento de inmunidad que básicamente sirve para hacer dodge de habilidades peligrosas y proyectiles. Puedo bloquear proyectiles, básicamente. Lo mismo, si cojo energinina, la pongo, por ejemplo, aquí en el range. Ahora en vez de hacer daño, lo que hago es, a ver si ves, genera más energía cuando hago daño a los enemigos. Es una buena forma de aumentar las habilidades que tengo abajo. Porque la energía es lo que usas para lanzar las habilidades. Etcétera, etcétera. Ese es el sistema de mutaciones, básicamente. Pero no sé si realmente pongo el energitina en este. Ya. Ya. Entonces, piensa que cada mutación tiene 4 variaciones. Hice las matemáticas de cuántos... bueno, y no solo eso. Si pongo... Sin contar... hay 5 cualidades de mutación. Sin contar las cualidades, las permutaciones totales que están pensadas para CRETE, creo que eran como 2 trillones. El nivel de todas las variaciones posibles que se pueden hacer. Es un montón. es un montón, es infinitas básicamente. Hay un momento en el que empiezas a multiplicar 16 por 15 por 13 por... ¿Sabes cómo se las permutaciones? Vamos, permutations. Pero, but also we got quality levels, so it's crazy. Could be considered Souls-like, but there is a big difference. Hay una gran diferencia con Souls-like. Look, mira. Wow, ha salido una aleatoria bestia, de hecho, de nivel 4. Esta en teoría, que es muy bestia. Si la pongo aquí, voy a ir a toda hostia. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's fast. Pero hay una gran diferencia. La diferencia es que yo puedo hacer esto. Que es canceling. Puedo cancelar cualquier cosa que haga en cualquier momento. Es fast, es muy rápido. Y es la idea del diseño del combate. Si te tengo que decir la inspiración real, te va a sorprender. No tiene nada que ver con ningún Souls-like, tiene que ver con Valorant y con Overwatch. En un high level, en el sentido no del género, que el género es muy distinto, sino del feel. ¿Y a qué me refiero con el feel? A cómo se siente el juego, ¿verdad? En el sentido de Overwatch, lo que se llama el momentum, la espiral. Básicamente Overwatch es 5 contra 5, antiguamente 6 contra 6, depende de la época. Y todo tiene que ver con el timing en el cuando haces un push o cuando haces un group up y vas para atrás. El ser un 5 contra 4 y quieres empujar porque tienes que matar a todos los que están ahí y avanzas. Pero si estás en un 3 contra 5, retiras hacia atrás. CRETE Momentum se basa en eso. En cada combate tienes que hacer un assessment de si puedes ganar el combate, avanza. Si no puedes, bloquea, gana un poco de espacio, oxigena y reintentas de nuevo. ¿Y en qué se parece a Valorant? O al menos, ¿cuál es la inspiración de Valorant? La idea de la gran mayoría de juegos que he jugado... por ejemplo, Valorant, una cosa que me gusta de Valorant por encima de Overwatch es el feel de las pistolas. Y el responsiveness. La idea de... Y por ejemplo, mira, un pequeño... tip de por qué se tiene esa inspiración de Valorant. Si cojo uno de estos enemigos que son más facilillos, lo bien que se siente una eliminación, el Q, el volumen, si hago un headshot, de nuevo ay, estoy jugando con el controller. Soy idiota, espera. Espera que se cargue. Ahí, venga, vamos. Si hago headshots, sentirlo y que te lo digan, y que te lo marquen. Y un montón de feedback. De que se perciba bestia, visceral. Es una parte que siempre me ha fascinado. El diseño de sonido de Valorant es muy bueno. Muy bueno. Y ahí he puesto bastante curro también en ese sentido. Y luego, claro, tienes roguelikes como Dead Cells. Dead Cells tiene mucha inspiración en usar genética para cambiarte y conseguir nuevas armas. Spelunky. Any dungeon crawling, any Souls-like o al menos roguelite o roguelite, como de nuevo Spelunky, Dead Cells, Binding of the Isaac, what else I would say, Risk of Rain 1 and 2. Y de nuevo, he jugado a Remnant. No ha sido inspiración para nada, pero mucha gente me lo ha mencionado. He jugado a Returnal. No ha sido inspiración, pero también hay gente que me lo ha mencionado. Y estos dos no me han conseguido enganchar. No me han conseguido meterme dentro. Me he perdido mucho. La idea de CRETE es que se perciba como casi si jugases en 2D, en el sentido de que la acción tiene que empezar clara, rápida, bien comunicada y bestia. No quiero una transición lenta del mundo, no quiero cinemáticas de personajes que no son remarkable. En mi humilde opinión, en el sentido es lo que me ha fallado un poco. Que no me he sentido muy conectado, no me he sentido muy fascinado. Pero puede ser yo, puede ser que estuviese cansado, puede ser que no hubiese puesto diferente tiempo o atención. Así que puede ser completamente mi culpa. Sí, es todo procedurally generated. Absolutamente. De hecho, esto sí que es algo que puedo enseñar aquí. Si no explota, porque de nuevo, cuando estoy haciendo stream, hay que pensar que los recursos van para Streamlabs. Pero bueno, lo voy a intentar, a ver si no explota. He tirado un actor ahí básicamente que es el World Generator en un suelo plano, o sea que tampoco va a lucir muy bien, pero bueno, y en un nivel que creo que está fatal iluminado, pero ahora está calculando el mundo entero, completamente nuevo cada vez. De hecho, el problema es que creo que estoy dentro del mundo y seguramente estoy dentro de una roca. No había pensado en eso. Porque estoy en un nivel de prueba. And because I'm in staging level, I think all the rocks are gonna be blocking my vision, if I'm not wrong. And again, whatever the time takes here should be half. Yeah, I'm inside a fucking rock. I'm inside nowhere. I'm dead already or something. But yeah, that's the generated level already there. So the totems, the dead ends, the temples, the bosses. And it's pretty big, I can tell you that. That's a weapon. This is the border because there is the staging level. But yeah, there are many elements. There's another totem there. Another arena, mini boss there, embryo pods. The lighting is shit in this level. I mean in this staging level, but yeah. Another totem. So yeah, that's more or less. Yeah, it's nice. I like it, Returnal. Lo que me ha costado es como reengancharme, jugar 2 o 3 veces. Jugué la primera, me gustó, estuvo bien, pero luego no sé si es por el lighting, que no me convence tanto este rollo neón, demasiado de oscuridad y luz. Pero bueno, para gusto los colores. Y creo que esto es, no porque sea malo, sino creo que es bueno. Creo que es bastante bueno, de hecho. Pero creo que no es mi cup of tea, como se diría. Me gusta casi más, o sea, un Dead Cells, Spelunky, Risk of Rain, etc. No es Sandbox. Hay una misión concreta que es abrir las 3 puertas intermedias y la cuarta que es con un mini boss, y eso te manda al siguiente nivel. Y hay 2 puertas, puerta este, puerta oeste. La puerta a ver si no soy disléxico aquí, aumenta la dificultad el doble. La puerta oeste aumenta la dificultad una vez. Entonces, cada vez que juegas en un nivel tienes que ir decidiendo si vas más a la ruta del este o a la ruta del oeste, con diferentes caminos y diferentes biomes, diferentes niveles, dependiendo de si vas a un lado o a otro. Con lo cual tú gradualmente puedes ir eligiendo la dificultad. Entonces, la parte que es de sandbox, en cierto sentido, es hacia dónde quieres ir y qué ruta quieres seguir. Es completamente abierto, es un poco open world. Pero sí que hay rutas, no hay dead ends y no hay arenas donde no vas a ningún lugar. Todo lleva a un sitio a otro, pero tienes que ir decidiendo hacia dónde vas. Hacia un sitio más difícil o hacia un sitio más fácil. Con mayor o con menos recompensa, pero también un poco adaptado a tu dificultad. Si vas con 3 de vida en el segundo nivel, quizá a lo mejor no merece la pena que vayas a más difícil, sino que te mantengas un poco en la ruta de la izquierda. Y con eso mantienes un poco la dificultad. Luego, la misión es esa. Acabar con los diferentes minibosses, recolectar ADN y abrir la puerta final. Pero mientras tú vas haciendo eso, tienes que conseguir mutaciones, tienes que conseguir tecnología de los ancestors, armas nuevas que vas encontrando, y cuando mueres te puedes recuperar parte de lo que has conseguido. Y en la siguiente run tendrás esas mutaciones nuevas o no, porque a veces las pierdes, dependiendo un poco de qué mutaciones son, de si puedes hacer formas como para salvar 3 mutaciones o no salvar ninguna. Las armas se quedan para siempre. Si descubres una arma, el arma esa es tuya para siempre, pero las mutaciones desaparecen la mayoría de las veces. Hay truquitos en diseño que es para... Puedes tener todas las mutaciones puestas en el cuerpo, esas desaparecen, pero va a haber como 3 slots que son mutaciones que puedes salvaguardar en caso de que mueras. Entonces puedes jugar un poco a... Shit, he conseguido una mutación muy guapa, no quiero utilizarla en este run porque seguramente muera, pero si muero quiero tenerla para el siguiente. Entonces puedes jugar un poco a qué mutación aplicas o no. Una vez una mutación se aplica, es perdida, es parte de tu cuerpo, no puedes extraerla. Va a haber sistemas también para extraer mutaciones, pero imaginemos que no existe, con lo cual cuando tú pones una mutación tienes también que pensar, ¿debería ponerla ya? ¿No debería ponerla? ¿O debería guardarla porque creo que no estoy haciéndolo muy bien y a lo mejor esto me va a beneficiar en el siguiente run? Con lo cual, un run que en un principio iba a ser para quizá acabar el juego o acabar al menos 3 biomes o 4 biomes, se puede convertir estratégicamente en algo más, con lo cual nunca pierdes el tiempo. Una cosa que aprecio mucho de game developers es cuando respetan el tiempo de los jugadores. No me gusta demasiado la idea de que si mueres pierdas absolutamente todo. Quiero dar oportunidad de tomar pequeñas decisiones de vas a perder cosas. Hay mucha tensión. Si a lo mejor pierdes todas las mutaciones que te has puesto en el cuerpo y las del inventario, pero habrá específicos lugares y específicos slots donde al menos dejemos al jugador, guarda esto porque sé que es especial para ti. Entonces es un poco la idea, that's a bit the plan. Y that makes sense. Y eso es lo que se llama básicamente roguelite, con T, en vez de roguelite. Básicamente la idea de que juegas mucho run, pero siempre vas avanzando en lo que te vas quedando, en lo que puedes guardar para el siguiente run. No es un empezar de nuevo siempre, sino es un empezar de nuevo desde aquí, de nuevo, pero con esto, con esto y con esto. Con este arma, con esta mutación que has guardado, con esta tecnología que has progresado. La idea también de que hay un rank system y cada vez que tienes un rank más alto puedes empezar en un bioma más avanzado. Hay muchos pequeños mecanismos que lo que hacen es intentar quitar del medio todo lo que no es divertido. You don't want people just playing something that is not fun. So you just remove design parts that they are repetitive, and for that you can have like rank systems inside a rock, like you are really fucking good, you are gold or whatever. You don't need to play the first biome, you can just jump to the second biome. But the beauty of the rank system is like it's not static, it's not there forever. If you play really bad, you can go back and then you need to replay again. So yeah. Okay, let's do this shit, man. Oh, let me play the music again, because I remove the music now, and this looks like very quiet. El loop, el progreso es básicamente vas a morir muchas veces, pero cada vez que mueras vas a encontrar armas nuevas. Ese es el primer progreso, el progreso más notorio, obvio o al menos estable para siempre. Vas a aumentar tu rango poco a poco cuando juegues mejor y mejor. Y algunas mutaciones te las vas a poder quedar. Si piensas ya con eso, en el momento en el que hayas conseguido un arma que es un poco mejor, vas a llegar más lejos. Vas a encontrar mutaciones mejores y vas seguramente a desbloquear pequeños momentos de la historia, que son también desorganizados en diferente orden. Poco a poco conseguirás mejores armas, podrás empezar a guardar algunas mutaciones, que las dejarás para un momento muy especial, y empezarás a jugar mejor y mejor y mejor. No hay que olvidar que CRETE, un poco la idea principal y el esqueleto del diseño es que no creemos tanto en character progression, sino en player progression. Queremos que los jugadores acaben mejor los niveles porque saben jugar mejor. Y esto, mucha gente lo olvida, pero Super Mario es un roguelike. Cuando se te acaban las vidas vuelves a empezar y no es que tengas un nivel más avanzado ni nada por el estilo. La mayoría de juegos de plataformas, pero sobre todo juegos antiguos de plataformas, se basan en skill, en habilidad pura de jugar al juego. Y CRETE, sí, habrá mutaciones, habrá armas, habrá pequeñas variaciones, pero eso es un 20% de tu capacidad. El 80% es skill based. We don't want just to make the game grinding until you get crazy mutations, and with that you're gonna make way better and you're gonna be better than another player. The idea is that a player that has played 100 hours and a player that has played 2 hours, they both can go together, because the beginning, the starting point is the same, or at least 90% the same, with some maybe little variations of guns you found, but nothing quite crazy different. So it is not like, oh, because now I have like 20 crazy massive mutations, I'm gonna do the run finally. No, that's not the case. You need to be good, actually. So the idea is to make the game fun during the first hours. That's very important. And the reason of this is because we want to bring people to a skill where the game is like way more fun than that. It's the skill ceiling, basically. So we start slow, but we want to have a depth in the combat. So, yeah. Sorry, it's a bit... I'm swapping between English and Spanish as well, just in case. But it's a deep system. We want to do different styles of combat depending on how far you go to the level. Like the crazy dudes in the very end, they are super fast, they do all their abilities, and obviously that's normal, but also the combat has depth in terms of speed, in terms of how you do the spacing, the timing, risk assessment, positioning. There are many elements in combat. Canceling the animation of the enemy, the blocking system, the energy system is incredibly important, how you manage your own energy, to have a sense of the timing of your abilities and how you coordinate abilities with the second player. All these things, they look fun in the first hours, but they are very deep in the 50 to 100 hours. And that's where we are working in the end game rather than just in the starting point. If that makes sense. Okay, what are these dudes? Yeah, let's kill these guys. Okay, so let's work. But yeah, thank you for the questions. Yeah, I'm happy to answer them. All right. Let's maybe put another song as well. Alright, let's do this. So we need to save the actor that died, and we need to save it inside the pickup. That's crazy. So how we're gonna do this is in the ability of pre-death, and here we have this dude, and this dude needs something new, which is gonna be a new variable, which is gonna be pre-dead player or pawn, yeah, and this is gonna be exposed on a spawn. So now we are gonna send that reference to I'm hating this already, I think. Oh no, cool. Pre-death player pawn, which is gonna be this dude. So now we got the dead guy there. We can put this a bit earlier. So the guy dies, and we got the reference here. And the reference now is inside this class. So when interaction happens here, and we have the initializer of the ability, we can send the payload target here. Boom, we got this. And what we want to do now, in the interaction ability, it is to take the I think it's target, yeah, the target, and we want, while this is being pressed, yeah, here, we want to apply gain, or let's put gain effect target. No, I don't like this already. Let's ability system component game effect apply game effect to target. This is the target, and here is where we need to do each, let's say, yeah, let's say every 0.5 and this is should be maybe, you know what, we can do something cool actually, better than repeating this stupid task. What we are gonna do is to gain effect here, gain effect, what is the name, bar or bar quality or whatever. So this is gonna increase, and I don't need this at all because the effect happens in the moment this is applied. So we can go here and we are gonna make a new effect, but so far let's go to the pre-death. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna copy this effect, I'm gonna paste this effect, pre-death progress recovery or recovery progress. And what this effect is gonna do, it is gonna be to actually take the, I'm a bit scared. I put level or quality. Anyway, sorry, my bad. I'm thinking out loud. I think I put level, yeah. So I'm gonna use this attribute temporary, and this is gonna be an infinite attribute that has a period, and the period is gonna be very small, and it's gonna increase this like 0.1, it's 0.01 seconds, and this is gonna 0.1 second is infinite. What is the modifier? Oh, okay, we can delete. We can delete this one. And this is adding, actually, needs to be adding constantly. So this is the effect, nothing crazy, nothing else. Now, if I stop reviving my partner, which is... Sorry for all the... I should start closing shit. I'm gonna start closing shit because I was fixing bugs. Okay, that should be there. Volume quest. Okay, so we are gonna use the recovery pre-death init recovery progress, and when this is released, we need to remove gameplay effect with remove active gameplay effect, and the gameplay effect is gonna be this one. Only when we release this. I'm a bit afraid that something could happen. But we can start with this. So this is gonna show this. This is gonna release this. Okay, let's see. Let me think. I'm missing something. We apply the game effect. This game effect is basically increasing that bar while that is hold. Once I release the button, the game effect is removed, so the bar shouldn't go up. In my head works, but that means nothing. Let's try that out. Nice. The bar is working very fast. So we're gonna do the changes. First change is to increase this 10 times faster. So I guess it's 10 seconds now. It was 1 second now, and then it's gonna be 10 seconds. So we repeat the process. Yeah. And now it's broken. But this is what scares me. The effect is not removed. The effect is not removed. That's why the bar keeps growing there. And I kind of felt that was going to happen. So if I press a bit... Oh yeah, okay. I know what happened there. So yeah, it works almost, but not entirely. So the good thing is I can revive her. Okay, so let's go to the next step just to see if this works, and later we decide how we do the UI and bullshit. We want now to go here and if, because this is what activates the death if this goes to 0. But we want to listen, we want also to listen to the level, which is basically the progress bar attribute changing, because this ability is gonna end in 2 ways, either because the player dies or because the player is rescued, but there is no way of not having an ending, and this is the same. So every single time this changes, we want to check if this is greater than 0. Because, sorry, greater than let's say 9.9. Because if that's the case, if this is the case, it means that you are alive. And for that, I'm gonna check. I got another ability that is recovery, but now we are refactoring this one. I can't recycle that. What the hell? What the hell? What are you talking about? Come on, man. Oh, it could be maybe death. Yeah, we are gonna use this. Oh. I'm wondering what is this about. Yeah, it's not death. It's not death, so I don't need to reset anything, I believe. Maybe I need to enable the input though. Okay, let's try that. Where is the ability? Okay, so if this is true, we are going to play this. We can stop any bad outcome here. We need to make sure that he doesn't die, and for that is like we are gonna put here a variable, a boolean, very quick boolean, which is already alive. So this needs to be false. But if we go through this path, it's gonna be alive already. So no risk of going through the other part, because we could have a parallel problem here. I'm not sure about this, but anyway. Let's get the avatar. And let's put also the actor info. And let's split this struct, and let's do the controller. Actually, I can make both from here. Cool. Yeah, I think we might got it. There is a problem though, and we need to set the health I guess here, there we go. That's the health. Which is 5. I don't know if I want to have 5 of health, to be honest. But let's start with 5. We go to the ability and we put the health there instantly. 5. Whatever. And I think that's it. I think that's it. If I'm not missing anything, let's test it. We see the normal health. She dies. The purple bar starts to go down. I think it should go down faster. But anyway. A rescue. The problem is the animation is gonna end before. But yeah, now she should. That's it.
You're not teaching me what's real.
But now the issue is. Yeah, I have my health back. I'm gonna kill my friend there. But the problem is I still seeing that shit there. But anyway. And I'm killing my friend. I need to put the bar in the other place. Oh, I'm seeing both bars. I see. And the other player is alive. If I kill you again, even if I don't see the health, you fall now, right? Oh, I can't kill you anymore. Ah, I know why. I know why. I know why. It's because death happens only once, but I need to change that logic. Basically, I need to take this thing here, and where I check the health, if I'm not wrong, this might be. Let's go to maybe die. Here, should be here, no? Yeah, okay, so it happens once. This check of health happens only once. And I need to reset the pre-death that I don't know if I'm using anywhere. Yeah, no, so basically I need to call this event so I can kill the player 2 times or 3 times or whatever. It's gonna be limited, but yeah. So now I can go to the pre-death ability and call to our friend. I didn't save a reference, that's fucking massive, but yeah, let's fucking go, I don't care. Let's call reset pre-death in theory. So this should work in order to kill one time, rescuing and kill again. So let's see. Also, let me just fix the fucking stupid. I want to do a couple of changes. This is the first one. I want this. To be faster. And I want also in the pre-death here. No, in the interaction ability. to... I'm very confused about this, but yeah, let's... I don't know why I have that there, to be honest, because in theory every single thing ends, no? Or no? Yeah, it should end, so I don't know. Anyway, this should work, I think. Let's test it. So I'm gonna kill you one time.
I need support.
I'm gonna help you.
You're not teaching me what's war.
I need to change again the bars because they are still visible there. I'm gonna kill you again. I'm gonna help you. Okay, it's working. It's working, it's working.
You're not teaching me what's war.
I can't do anything here. Can I rescue myself? That would be insane. Yeah, I can't. Okay, cool. I shouldn't be able to see this. So basically I should remove interaction if... But I can I can actually bend my back. That's actually cool. Oh, and now if I don't do anything... Yeah, she dies forever. Okay, I'm excited. We got a big bunch of things that I was lazy, and now we got that working, so that's cool. I want to hide the UI properly. So why this motherfucker is not hiding when it's needed? So let's investigate that. Okay, I can see. If health is... Okay. If this is... Oh man, I'm trying to think, but my head is not operating. Can I... So these are the guys I need to change. I guess. What is this song, man? I'm getting crazy. I guess I can put this thing here. Hey, thank you, Kurea too. How are you? Yeah, I'm gonna play in a bit, by the way. This should be another beautiful select with a knot. Maybe this hides the entire thingy. Nah, not really.
You're not teaching me.
Lazy. You know what I'm gonna do? It's gonna be simple. I'm gonna do something I should have done before, which is going here. I'm gonna create a binding, and this is gonna be get attribute float, and this is gonna be health, and because this is for this needs to be less or equal than 0, and here we do a select. So if it's less and equal than 0, you are visible. If not, you are collapse or not hit decibel. This is get the prepared visibility, which can be used for this and for this. We go here to visibility, and we are gonna use our same binding. And for this. And the health, I think the health works right now, but we need also to remove in the event graph the changes I'm making here, listening the attributes. So we go here and we delete this and this. We keep the percentage checks. Yeah, I think, and also we can remove these ones. Let me see where we are now. I'm gonna jump into gameplay now. Okay. Okay, we see only the health. We kill. And we see this other bar. We rescue. And we see normal health.
You're not teaching me what's war.
We should also destroy that pickup, because every single time she dies it's gonna create this actor. But yeah, that's minor. So if I rescue again, yeah, normal health is shown. Ah, that's fixed, that's done.
You're not.
Okay, so let's play, right? It's about time.